What if the NBA's deadliest scorer seemed like he was barely trying? That's James Harden, a lazy superstar who humiliated defenders while casually moving across the court. Over 1,151 games, he averaged 24.1 points, 7.2 assists, and 5.6 rebounds, earning 11 All-Star selections, an MVP award, and a Sixth Man award. During his peak years in Houston, he averaged 36.1 points per game, made over 3,175 three-pointers, including incredible step-back threes, and drew 7 fouls per game, all while maintaining a calm, unreadable poker face. Every dribble, every step-back, every free throw was a form of psychological warfare. Opponents never knew whether he was lazy or a genius, because Harden redefined dominance, making greatness look effortless, while leaving the NBA scrambling in his wake. But the question is how he effortlessly shows humility to everyone. Before moving to the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. James Harden didn't just play basketball, he redefined what it meant to dominate effortlessly. While other stars were executing thunderous dunks and celebrating loudly, Harden appeared to be playing a casual pickup game at the local Y. Yet he was effortlessly racking up 50-point triple-doubles against NBA defenses. Harden's annoying factor for opponents wasn't only his talent but also his behavior. He could effortlessly make top NBA defenders appear as if they were beginners, all while maintaining a calm, indifferent expression, like someone waiting in line for coffee. Let's discuss the move that caused basketball purists to gasp: James Harden's step-back three. This wasn't merely a shot, it was a form of psychological warfare hidden behind a jump shot. Over his career, Harden attempted a staggering 3,175 three-pointers, the most in NBA history. A massive chunk of those were step-back threes, a move he had practically perfected. Harden's step-back move was not just about scoring, it served as a psychological tactic. Opponents studied footage, planned countermeasures, and whispered prayers, but nothing proved effective. With a captivating dribble, a subtle jab step, and then, out of nowhere, a three-pointer, Harden baffled defenders, leaving them to question if the rules of physics had suddenly shifted. You might assume that James Harden's motivation is solely driven by money, fame, or MVP awards. However, it's not that simple. Early in his career, Coach Scott Para noticed Harden's exceptional explosiveness near the basket and needed to direct it productively. He challenged Harden to attempt at least 6 free throws per game. The reward was a hamburger for each successful match, while failure meant facing Para's chosen penalty. It may seem ridiculous, even cartoon-like, but it was effective. Harden didn't simply pursue the burger, he approached it as a mini-game within the main game, a playground where his competitive spirit flourished without appearing to exert effort. Even the tiniest rewards turned into opportunities for Harden to outsmart defenders while maintaining a relaxed demeanor. In his MVP season of 2017-18, Harden posted extraordinary stats: 30.4 points, 8.8 assists, and 5.4 rebounds per game, helping the Rockets achieve their best record of 65-17. Surprisingly, he accomplished this while seemingly conserving energy for future, bigger moments. Harden possessed an extraordinary ability to control the flow of the game. While other teams exhausted themselves running up and down the court, Harden played with the patience of a chess master and the speed of a checkers player. He would hold the ball, casually analyze the defense like ordering at a drive-thru, then either sink a step-back three or deliver a threading pass through traffic that seemed to defy the laws of physics, leaving commentators in awe. The stats? Completely incredible. In the 2018-19 season, Harden averaged 36.1 points per game, the highest since Michael Jordan's 37.1 in 86-87. He also had a 32-game stretch with 30-plus points, including a 60-point triple-double against Orlando, all while appearing almost half asleep. What truly distinguished Harden was not merely his scoring, but his ability to humiliate opponents effortlessly. While players like Giannis and Westbrook exerted maximum effort each possession, Harden operated on a different level. He resembled that friend who instantly aces tests without studying, while you're staying up all night studying. Even his lazy defense gained fame, inspiring countless memes and highlight reels. However, there was a purpose behind the apparent slack. The energy he conserved on defense was fully redirected to his offense, where he effortlessly scored 40 points against anyone unlucky enough to guard him. The psychological impact? Intense. Imagine being an NBA defender, training your entire life for this moment, only to see a player who seems in slow motion score 50 points effortlessly. That's Harden, a master at making greatness appear easy. Let's look at the surprising stats that reveal Harden's so-called lazy style as genuine basketball brilliance. Across over 1,151 regular season games, he averages 24.1 points, 7.2 assists, and 5.6 rebounds. Impressive figures for any player. Harden has been chosen for 11 All-Star games, secured a 6th Man of the Year award, and also earned an MVP title. During his peak in Houston, Harden took an average of 17.6 three-pointers per game, more than some teams shoot in an entire season. His usage rate was extremely high, and 88.1% of his field goals were unassisted. Essentially, he carried the whole offense. And here's where it gets even crazier. Even if you removed every free throw from his stats, Harden would still lead the league in scoring, averaging 25.7 points per game, just edging out Steph Curry at 24.7. He consistently drew around 7 fouls a game, not only racking up free throws, but also putting defenders in constant foul trouble. That relentless pressure forced opponents to rethink their entire game plan, leaving them scrambling while Harden stayed comfortably in control. These numbers don't just prove he was dominant, they show that what looked like laziness was really an artful, unstoppable strategy. James Harden didn't merely play basketball, he played mind games. His apparently lazy demeanor wasn't laziness, it was a strategic tool. Picture defending a player who can score from anywhere on the court while moving as effortlessly as scrolling through Netflix. Defenders didn't just guard him, they began doubting each of their moves. Get too close, and the step-back shot hits. Stay too far, and he's knocking down threes effortlessly. Then there's the poker face. Making a deep three or missing an easy layup, Harden's expression remains unchanged. It seems as if he's doing a crossword puzzle rather than breaking down NBA defenses. That calm, unreadable look? It's just as threatening as his scoring, making him almost impossible to anticipate or defend against. James Harden didn't merely play isolation basketball, he mastered it. By the 2017-18 season, he was attempting an NBA record 13.6 isolation plays per game, almost twice as many as the next highest player, Chris Paul, who averaged about 7 per game. Although critics criticized his ball-heavy approach, Harden was effectively demonstrating that, at times, the best team strategy is to let a single, unstoppable player take the lead. Harden's brilliance? Making difficult plays look easy, creating space against top defenders like Kawhi Leonard or Jimmy Butler? No problem, just another routine day. Making tough contested threes from nearly half court, often with defenders close by? Business as usual, drawing fouls on shots where fouls seemed unlikely? That's classic Harden. By 2019, he was averaging a record 10.9 free throws per 36 minutes, transforming the way players attack the basket. What made Harden's lazy dominance so impressive wasn't just the stats. It was the psychological effect on the league. He forced rule changes, sparked endless debates about how basketball should be played, and inspired a whole generation trying to copy his effortless mastery. Even now, at 34 years old with the Clippers, he's still flirting with triple-double stats, logging heavy minutes, and maintaining that same unbothered energy that made him famous. Starting the season 5 games late? It doesn't matter, he's still leading the team in minutes. His lazy reputation? Pure style over substance. The truth is, Harden never actually stopped trying. He just made trying look effortless. In a league full of players wearing their intensity on their sleeves, Harden wore his like a tailored suit, smooth, confident, and devastating to anyone who underestimated him. And that's the ultimate humiliation. Being destroyed by someone who looks like they're barely trying. James Harden didn't just change basketball, he redefined what it means to dominate with style, proving that sometimes the most dangerous opponent is the one who's playing a completely different game. Which Harden moment left fans utterly amazed? From step-back threes that froze defenders to drawing fouls with the finesse of a strategist, James Harden demonstrated that dominance can appear effortless. Each move was not only about scoring, but also about psychological mastery, redefining game control while seemingly without effort. Subscribe now for exclusive insights into basketball legends and their incredible plays. What's your favorite Harden move or the moment that embarrassed defenders the most? Share your thoughts below and join the discussion.